it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Libra for love, romance, relationships, June 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or notsomysticaltarot.com, all in the description. All right, let's get started. We're going to do single, partnered, and then self-love, self-care. So we start out, I think it's this one, for our single Libras. Ten of Pentacles. That's pretty nice. Feeling successful, feeling confident. This tells me you're feeling kind of confident. Like maybe you're ready to kind of put yourself out on the market, like you've got yourself together. And it's taken a little while. Okay, so it looks like whatever you've been through has really had you come out the other side of it in a much better place. It didn't, with this Knight of Pentacles, it's taken a while though. Like this healing, repairing, whatever you would like to call it, this transformation has taken a little bit of time. But if you're in this process and you don't feel like you're quite at this Ten of Pentacles, feeling confident, successful, feeling like I'm ready to put myself out there because I'm awesome. If you don't feel quite like that right this minute, this is a slow process, so it may take just a little while for the process to catch up to where you'd like to be. But that is what it's looking like for our single Libras, which is pretty awesome because who doesn't want to be in a really good place? And you have the two of Pentacles here, and this is just you establishing a balance. And that's why I said this is something. This has been you've been through some kind of a process when it comes to relationships or the relationship that you had gotten out of last. It's taken you through some kind of process, like where you almost had to start from scratch, kind of get yourself back together. Almost, I'm hearing like you redefined who you are a little bit. Like you're not recognizable to some of the people that you had associated with like a long time ago. They wouldn't see you. They would be surprised to see you in the state that you are in. I mean, and it's a good thing. Like, it's a really good thing. You're different, but in a really good way. Let's get a little bit more information for this Knight of Pentacles here. Because, yeah, like I said, the energy moves a little slow for our taste sometimes, doesn't it? We want everything fixed. We want to feel Ten of Pentacles. You know, we want to feel that right now. We want to feel amazing, and we want to be successful and confident. We want to feel it right now. I do, like I'm saying, if you don't feel that way just yet, it's absolutely coming for you. Yeah, this is why Nine of Swords, this card is coming up in both decks just all through these readings. But Nine of Swords is just about, just being put through something really painful. And in this instance, I think it's like when whatever relationship you had ended, either there were I feel like there was mean things exchanged, and it was damaging. Whether you were the one saying them or they were being said about you, even if you're the one saying them, it's still damaging because, it kind of reflects on you. And it's just a big, it feels like there was just some kind of big, nasty mess that was just very unsettling. But this is you getting yourself settled again. And then this Knight of Pentacles is just, he's just plodding along, but he does bring you here to this Ten of Pentacles to some success. So if you are mid-process of recovery and like getting yourself reoriented, know this is coming for you in June, and that you're going to start to feel really confident, and you may be willing to put yourself out there. I'm not saying you have to go fall in love. I'm just saying it might be good to put yourself out there just to kind of re-experience. I thought a bug just flew by me. Just to kind of re-experience the dating scene. This does not say to me, go fall in love in June. This says like, kind of explore your newfound confidence, explore your new persona, your new foundation a little bit in June. Do that, because that's going to be a lot of fun for you. All right, let's look toward our partnered or married Libras. What do we have? Ooh, yeah, that's what I thought. Nine of Cups. Nice. Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups. Wow, that's awesome, because some of the married, partnered ones have been a little harsh. This is really great. This is saying like you're in a really good place, and if you are coming from a rough place, you are headed to a really good place. And not only just you and your spouse or your partner or your significant other, but you And as couples, like being able to be with friends, celebrate with friends, hang out with friends, like this is a great month to do like couples dates and couples activities and stuff like that. It's a really great month for that. So if you haven't done that in a while, like if you guys are into like game night with like 4 or 5 couples, or euchre, or going out to eat at a nice restaurant, with a few couples, this is the time. Go and do that, because I think your relationship is at a point of feeling not only comfortable but happy. There's a difference between comfortable and happy, right? Yeah, and you've got this 4 of Swords. So that's what I'm saying too, is if you aren't quite at this state of blissful happiness, like where you want to just hang out with all your other blissfully happy coupled friends, know that it's coming. Like if you've had to take a little bit of a hiatus and kind of reorient your relationship, and you seeing other couples who are like celebrating and happy and doing all that, it's coming for you too. But I really think that it's in a really good place. And if you don't think it is, either it's time to do something to make it be in a really good place, or to kind of like wake up from this like sleep and look around and kind of figure out what you're grateful for. Also, I'm getting, I don't know, things just come, I just tell you what I hear. And then you've got the King of Swords. So be really careful that you're not harsh with yourself. Like I'm saying, if you don't feel quite at this state of bliss and amazing, fulfilled happiness, don't like beat yourself up. The King of Swords can be a little bit judgy sometimes. I mean, he's great because you know exactly where you stand, but he can be a little bit judgy. The one thing I am feeling with this King of Swords, though, is if there is a problem in the relationship, or there's a reason why you can't seem to get here and you know what it is, you should tell your significant other or partner about it. Because unless you come clean and you're just black and white with them about, this is a problem, I don't like this, I want to be happy like this, but I'm not feeling that, unless you go to them and tell them the truth about that, unless you share your truth with them, they're not going to be able to meet you in any kind of way that makes you happy. So I'm saying hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully you're just in that like coupled state of happiness, and you can go out this month and just enjoy yourself. Just have a great fun time, schedule some couples dates and do some fun coupley things together. All right, we're going to talk about self-care for our Libras. Knight of Pentacles, moving slow. This self-care thing has been a big thing. Yeah, and the Nine of Wands. This has been like, everybody is having a hard time taking care of themselves, it seems. And I think it's because, like the kids are getting out of school. It's fiscal year end. For some businesses, it's mid-year for others. If you're, have a lot going on at your work, if you have a lot going on at home, it's spring. There's like all kinds of projects going on and cleanup things you've got to do. And, the kids are finishing up school. They have all these like end of the year activities. People are starting to get weddings and things going on. It's just a very busy time of year. And it looks like you are getting left out in the self-care arena. Like you're kind of putting it last, like self-care is just not the top priority. And I almost think like I'm getting that you're feeling guilty for taking time out for yourself. Like you're like, oh, I don't know if I should. Like you got this Nine of Wands where you're like, do I want to? Well, I don't know. I probably shouldn't. And then you get this Knight of Pentacles. It's like, well, you probably don't have time. It's going to take a long time. I think what we're saying here is that you need to not be apprehensive about taking some time for yourself, no matter what. And oftentimes we have a really hard time when we have a lot of commitments placed on us by other people. We have a really hard time taking the time out for ourselves. But you can hide in your little cage of sticks here, or watch this guy go by at like, 0.2 miles per hour and, waste your time. Or you can like get out there and make something happen and take care of yourself. And you've got here this Ten of Pentacles, which does lead me to believe that with that great success, that you may be having at work and that busyness and all of that you are not taking the time that you need to take. And yes, while work is important and, your finances and all of that is important, if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to give to anybody else. You're not going to be able to help anybody else or be there for anyone else. So that's just something that you might want to just pay attention to, okay? Let's get a little more information about like why are you apprehensive to engage in the self-care that you know that you need? Because that's what I'm getting here is you're just like, well, I shouldn't. Like, I just shouldn't. Oh my gosh, Knight of Pentacles again. Again with this Knight of Pentacles. Give me a break. You're just thinking, I don't have time. Everything is taking so long. How can I fit self-care into my routine? And then you have this Page of Cups that's like, hello, here. This is how you do it. So there is an avenue and there is a way for you to have this self-care, but you do have to open your eyes and be willing to see it. And even though you have these double Knight of Pentacles, that's just saying that everything's moving like molasses. And you're thinking, well, if I don't have time to get my regular stuff done, how on earth can I fit? You know, I'm busy being successful at work. I have all this stuff happening. How can I possibly fit in some time for me? And the Page of Cups is saying, just give me like a half an hour, okay? So try to find a way just to cut out a little bit of time for yourself. I know it's spring and it's really, really busy, so please do that, because I think all around you'll feel so much better. All right, I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Your likes, comments, shares, subscribes really help me know what kind of content to provide for you, and I will talk to you very soon.